So Tyreek Hill was just traded from the Chiefs to the Miami Dolphins. And the Dolphins signed him to a new 4-year contract worth $120 million, 72 guaranteed, making him the highest paid wide receiver ever. In return, they gave up 5 draft picks, and it said that the Chiefs got a 2022 first-round pick, number 29, a second-round pick, number 50, and 4th-round pick plus 4th and 6th-round picks in the 2023 draft. Fallout of this. Which side do you think got the better deal here? Let's start with the Chiefs. So they give up Tyreek. They leaves them without a number 1 receiver. However, at 29th and 30th, which is their own pick, they can draft at least 1 wide receiver rookie. So you could feasibly see them getting a quality wide receiver at 29th or 30th because they have back-to-back picks. You could see them getting a Pickens or a Dotson or even a Jameson Williams or an Olave. I think at that point, Garrett Wilson's going to be gone. Drake London's going to be gone. Treylon Burks is going to be gone. But if they were to get one of those guys, they would have just made out in this trade. I don't see Pat Mahomes or Travis Kelce's numbers being affected all that much by this trade. He has 2 wide receivers in Hardman and Pringle that he has been working with for a couple of years. So he's got that. On the Miami side of things, it seems as though they're really going all in. Maybe they're looking at the division and they're saying, we're better than the Jets. We're just about even with the Patriots, maybe even a little bit better. We have our young quarterback. We're not as good as the Bills, perhaps, but they have shown that they're not rock solid either under pressure, in pressure situations. We could feasibly get a wild card spot, or we could even steal the division. So that's what it seems like they're doing. With the acquisition of Chase Edmonds, they just agreed to a 5-year deal with the new left tackle, Teron Armstead. They just acquired Tyreek Hill. They've got Waddle. They've got Gesicki. They're really going in, it seems like to me, to win sooner rather than later. The one variable is Tua. Tua's only played 10 games and 13 games in his 2 seasons. He averages 194 yards per game, and his touchdown to interception ratio was 11-5 or 6 the first year, and then I think it was 11-5, and then it was 16-10 the second season. None of these numbers are really stellar. You have to bear in mind, too, if you look at Tyreek Hill's numbers, he puts up stinkers of games multiple times each year. Like, I'm talking like 2 points in a fantasy game. So you're willing to deal with that on Kansas City because you know the monster games are coming. Do you know that for a fact with Miami? Do you have that same reassurance with him on Miami, given Tua and his inconsistency, and then having Waddle as well? I personally think that if you have Tyreek Hill, if I owned him, I don't have him on any of my teams, but I would start to be thinking of an exit strategy to get him off my team, especially if I'm a team that's not in contention for this year. Absolutely would I be trying to offer trades and get rid of him. If you're going to be in contention this year, here's what I would do. I would give him like a 6 to 8 game leash, and I would allow my intuition to speak and trust what I'm seeing. Am I seeing chemistry on the field? Is he getting his targets? How is his demeanor? Is he happy on the team, or is there friction and is there strife on the team? Because a disgruntled player is not going to produce as well as a happy player. And then you got to monitor the health of Tua, because that's going to have a bearing on Hill's numbers as well. Overall, I think that Kansas City got the better end of this deal. I'm really excited to see who they draft at 29 and 30. They probably could use another running back. I don't know if any of the top 3 running backs will still be there. But imagine if they were to get they drafted 2 wide receivers at that spot. And, one of them is one of the top 3. Like, you got a Garrett Wilson and a Jameson Williams on either side of Mahomes. Like, that's super exciting to me. But that was the trade. Let me know what you think of it in the comments below. Hit subscribe, give us a like, and we'll talk to you soon.